Comedy Alley, the birth of Comedy Alley here at Laughing Vikings. That was incredible. We did, I think we did around 30-ish, little over 30 shows. We were doing mostly shows every Friday and Saturday here at Comedy Alley with pro comedians, small, intimate audiences. And there were so many times throughout the year where it'd be in the middle of the show, either when I was on stage hosting or I'd just be in the back of the alley. It sounds even weird to say. I'd be in the back of the alley and I would just be looking like at all these magical people and these magical performers and under the lights in this special space. And I'd be like, this is fucking pure magic right now. It's just something that was nothing a year ago. And then now it was a thing. So I'm super proud of that, super happy about that. And often the DJ was killing it. BK Broiler, just nailing it. And you were the announcer. You were often the doorman as well. So I think and what do you want? Like, these achievements don't need to be big and or small, but I think they should have that feeling of this is something. Like that's almost what it was. I'd be looking around and like sometimes it'd be like, I don't even know where I am, how this happened, how we're all in an alley, but I know it's something and it feels fucking magical. So many times I did that and I was like, I love this. And there was only at most there was 25 people there. We've done shows of what, like up to 1,000 people in nice big banquet halls and conference centers. But man, there was something special about Comedy Alley. Agree or disagree, Brandon?
Oh, I agree. There was something magical about Comedy Alley. Just having all the people there, and like sometimes, especially towards the later part of it, when it was really cold outside, and like just seeing people like so committed to like wanting to stay and like, I don't care, get us a blanket, get us something warm. We want to stay. We want to see these comedians perform.
Yeah,
and, like,
yeah.
So wonderful.
Yes, and it always seemed like something magical happened. Like it was always a weird synchronicity or some serendipity about someone in the audience. We had a few birthday parties. There were some anniversaries celebrated. There was weird coincidences where like someone was visiting from Wales and two of the comedians had spent time in Wales. Yeah. So like there was always weird things. Like it was just always something magical would come out of it. Yeah. Almost to the point where it drove me nuts. I was like, this is too perfect. This is like, can we just have a shitty show that doesn't feel good and is terrible for once? And it never happened. It never, whether it was a sellout or if there was just 4 people in the crowd, it was like, it was magic. So speaking of Comedy Alley, you can go to laughingvikings.com/Comedy Alley. And what you can do is you can join the wait list for our next tickets here in Comedy Alley in the spring. You can also get it through
laughingvikings.com/links.
Yeah, you can also go to laughingvikings.com/links if you want to go Brandon's route. But I'm telling you, if you go laughingvikings.com/Comedy Alley, you're going to save 1 click. You're going to save 1 click. You'll be right there. And what you'll also get is you'll join the wait list. So you'll be the first to hear about when we release the new shows and who the new comedians are. And by the way, the comedians, that part was magic. How many like Juno Award winners, multi JFL performers, people who have multiple albums out, who have toured across this country. They've done literally every festival in Canada. You heard them on the radio, you've seen them on TV, and in such a close-up, intimate spot. Like I was sometimes jealous of audience members where I'm like, you have no idea that you're 6 feet from 4 Canadian Comedy Award winners and you paid like barely anything for it. Like the tickets should be $400 next season. I think for every headliner you see, it's going to be $100. I don't know if that's an official ticket announcement right there, but I feel like we could raise the tickets. All right.
Maybe we'll have a meeting on that.
Yeah, we'll have a meeting on that. But if you go to there, you can get on the wait list right now to Comedy Alley, and you'll get 50% off the first show. So by joining the wait list, you get half-price tickets. And I'll go out on a limb and say that there's no limit to that. If you were like, let's bring my best 10 friends, I'll give you 50% off all of those 10 tickets. It's the power of knowing a guy, right?
Wow.
I know a guy. Favorite moments for you? What else?
Favorite moment for me was performing and doing the laughter. The Laughter was a show that I did with Stephen Elliott Jackson and Kate MacArthur about Lou Costello and Lucille Ball. and it was a fictional story told before a true event that happened, and about true events that were happening to those two comedians at that point in their lives. And it was a story I've always really wanted to tell, and it was a dream come true for me. And working with Stephen and Kate was absolutely phenomenal. I love both of those two people, and thank you for going on that journey with me, because it was a treat.
Fuck yeah. Dreams come true. That's what, like, if you're not looking back at your last year and have some bucket list checks going, that's why you're here this year, to figure that out and get it sorted for 2022. So in a year, you're being like, man, all those magic moments. That was great. And I did see that it was in Zoom format at the Hamilton Fringe. You were fantastic. I hate to do this to you, but I don't like, sorry, not sorry. Give me a little Lou, give me a line from there.
Hey there, how you doing, everyone? Good to see y'all. Hope you're doing well in your 2021s, and wishing you all a happy new year.
Amazing. Can you also just, again, this is me getting very greedy. What if Lou Costello came and introduced a Comedy Alley show? So welcome the audience to a Comedy Alley show. Luke, guess who's hosting? Our guest host tonight, Lou Costello.
Hey, welcome to Comedy Alley, everybody. We're going to go and do a great show for you. It's going to be a banger of a show, and it's going to be a wonderful night of comedy. And we're going to see some fantastic professional comedians that have been all around the world. You're underpaying for what you're getting right now. Hey, yeah.
And just by the way, who's on first?
Who?
Yes. The first baseman. That's great. A couple other things, favorite moments, memories. I got to give a shout out to my dad, Citizen of the Year. So one thing for me that was really special about this holidays is I was home in Aurelia, Hawkstone, as I said, and my dad was alive and able to be enjoying a regular Christmas Eve, despite, the only thing that wasn't regular about it is we're still under a little bit of restrictions here. So maybe not as much of the social things happening, but just to be around him. Whereas a year ago, we did a Zoom Christmas because like nobody had a Christmas last year. Everyone was kind of on their own. So we did a Zoom Christmas, and he was in the ICU at Aurelia Soldiers Memorial Hospital at the time. And we just got like an audio Merry Christmas wish, but he was really in rough shape. So to have him around throughout the year, and then to see him win Citizen of the Year for Aurelia was amazing. Super proud and very happy to have him. And also shout out to, I do know a lot of people personally who lost loved ones as well too. And that's one of the toughest things about any year, is some of the things you look back that weren't the best. So shout out to all those people. I don't know, raise up a glass in their honor, in their memory, and continue to live your life as a legacy and as a tribute to theirs, I guess is all you can say. But and the other thing, so I'll go from actually, no, that's good. I'm fine. Those are my two favorite moments and memories. We're not going to share all of these, but I would say you could have a list of, write them all down. If you got a list of 5, you got a list of 10.
If you have something you'd like to share in the comments, please let us know.
Yes, was just going to say, as you're watching live, share your answers with us and we'll throw them up for you, and we'll share in some of your victories. Yes.